That shooting comes as people across the country are uniting for the 60th anniversary of the March on Washington, credited with helping to pass the Civil Rights Act of 1964. The anniversary is tomorrow. Today, though, in Durham, a local church dedicated its Sunday service to commemorate that historic day. WRAL's Laura Levine went to the service and spoke with the senior pastor.
The pews are filled as clapping, singing, worship, and prayer fills the sanctuary. It looks like a typical service here where people come to get a good word. But this time, hundreds came together at St. Joseph AME Church to reflect on a very specific message, a dream that lives on.
I have a dream.
Today is a time where we focus not just on commemoration and looking at what happened 60 years ago and celebrating many of the advancements over the course of the last 60 years, but today is also a day of continuation where people are continually mobilizing, coming together to fight against the deliberate attempts to roll back many of those rights.
A day after joining thousands of people in the March on Washington in D.C., Reverend Dr. J. Augustine is leading his own march of sorts here in Durham, reflecting on how the line between the past and present seem to blur.
Now there's no such thing as a dog whistle anymore. There is a bullhorn that's out. There is a full frontal assault on democracy. There is a full frontal assault on communal engagement, on diversity, equity, and inclusion.
He tells me that same fight decades ago for fair wages, voter rights, fighting inequities, racial injustices, and division continues.
60 years later, we're still witnessing horrific acts of violence against our community, as recent as yesterday in Jacksonville.
On this year's anniversary, the racially motivated shooting of 3 black people in Florida weighs heavy on many, a grim reminder of the hate that remains.
The narrative of white supremacy that manifests yesterday in Jacksonville is synonymous with the narrative that manifests last year in Buffalo, New York. It's synonymous with the same narrative that manifested in June of 2015 at an AME church in South Carolina. We are stronger together than we are apart. The tapestry of America's diversity is something that should be celebrated, something that should not be feared.
And as he preaches, he says from the battlefield in 1963 to 2023, the community must march on. Laura Levine, WRAL News in Durham.
Marching on.